Hello everyone and welcome to Sunday. I have an issue. I have an issue that I have dealt with for some time, and I know fellow content creators have dealt with because I've talked to them about it, and that is the issue of you can't inform everyone. If something happens and you need to tell your audience, you need to tell your viewers, you need to tell the people that are following you, it's extremely hard to do unless you launch a full-scale campaign across all platforms to get out this information. And a lot of the times, there's really not time to do that sort of thing. And in order to fully explain what I'm talking about, I will have to briefly mention Fallout again, even though I said in a recent blog I was going to try to minimize that. And it's true. Because Fallout hasn't come out in a little bit, there's been a lot of people asking, you know, is Fallout canceled? Where's Fallout? What's happening? You know, did Steven quit doing it? Which, you know, is wrong. I didn't quit doing it. And I have been talking a little bit about it on Twitter. A few weeks ago, whenever I first knew that we weren't going to be able to release an episode on its intended date, anytime we miss a release, I always warn people the day before. And I'm like, hey, this is happening. I actually did a live stream like 2 weeks ago where I talked at length about things on Twitter. I did another live stream today. And when I was doing it today, it kind of got me thinking about the fact that it really doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how much you talk about something. It doesn't matter where you talk about it, because there's going to be someone who doesn't see it. So you can never actually get rid of those comments, whether it be, you know, why Fallout 4 isn't there, or, you know, you missed this release, what happened here, or why is this different, or who is this person, why are they joining you in this video, what's going on. Like, even if you try to get this information out there, there's going to be someone who doesn't hear it. And you just have to try and inform as many people as you can and hope that when they see that someone doesn't know, that they will continue to pass on the information. So, you know, I see these comments and I'm like, I've been talking about this on Twitter. Okay, well, they didn't see it on Twitter, or they don't follow me on Twitter, or they don't use Twitter. And I could post it on Facebook and probably reach a few more people, but I'm still not going to hit everyone. And I could even post a video, because, you know, YouTube is my primary platform. I could post a video on YouTube that says, hey, here's what's going on, here's, you know, why these things aren't here. But even if I did that, there would still be people that are like, what's going on? Is it canceled? Like, that would still happen. There have been occasions where people have asked questions that were pertinent to a video that came out like the previous video. They would ask a question like, well, when is this happening? And it's like the video that came out 30 minutes ago addresses that. It's like, I don't know. So, yeah, it's one of those things that I could go a step further and try to minimize this a little bit more. But I really like using Twitter as kind of like a little tiny newscast thing. If I want to give little updates, I can do it there. And I don't like the idea of saturating, you know, Facebook or YouTube or some of these other platforms with this information that people that are already on Twitter, like, already know. So, you know, if something crazy major happens, like if there's some sort of huge emergency or something, I would definitely put that out everywhere. But if it's just Fallout is not going to be, you know, available tomorrow, I'm posting that on Twitter, and if people see it, they see it, and if they don't, they don't. But I've talked to other creators about this because this has been a huge problem. I remember talking to Emil about some things of this nature, where he would post videos to YouTube, and he would actually get questions on Twitter. Like, he would post a video on YouTube about how he was not going to be able to release something for like 2 or 3 weeks or something. And then he'd get questions on Twitter asking. And I'm like, that's bizarre. That's how someone could go to your YouTube channel expecting to see a video. They don't see the series they're expecting. But the most recent video is a video explaining that. They leave, go to Twitter, and they're like, where is this series? I'm like, are you... How? How do you... So it doesn't matter. It's, no matter what happens, you're never going to be able to inform everyone of what you want to inform them of. Someone is not going to be in the know. That's just the nature of the internet. It's, we do relatively the best we can, and then If someone doesn't know, we ask that you not freak out. I will say one thing in regards to this Fallout stuff. I've seen more exclamation points in the last few weeks than I think I've ever seen in my life, because I guess people feel like if they get mad, then they'll suddenly, I'm holding the episode hostage until you use just enough exclamation points. If you use at least 10, then I'll release it. Because some people get mad because they're used to watching this content. Suddenly it's not there, and they're like, where is the free videos I've been watching for 2 years? Oh, it's taking some time. Why is it taking some time? Well, you only used 9 exclamation points. If you would have used 10, I would have released the video immediately. Anyway, creator problems. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. We've got stuff to do tomorrow. We've got to go out and about, do some shopping, pay some bills and things like that, which will be nice because honestly, I would like to get out of the house. That being said, there's still so much to do inside of the house. It's a crazy week as we work our way to Saturday and Extra Life 6. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?